city where it never rains, and everywhere I see that Gucci mane. Diamond rings and black designer shades, yeah.
Hey guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is my brows. I'm going in with the Salon Perfect brow palette and any angle brush, and I'm just going to take the darkest shade and line the bottom of my brow first, and then outline the top and fill it in, and then I'm going to take the lighter shade and just feather upwards in the front for that more natural looking brow. Then when you realize you did kind of a crappy job, you just move on because you're going to fix it with the NYX Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Fair and a flat synthetic brush, and you're just going to line in short strokes up under the brow. That way you can really carve it out for a nice clean brow look. Then you should pause for a swig of your warm coffee. I'm going in with this Maybelline Blush Nudes palette. This palette is extremely affordable. I got it from Walmart. And I'm going to start off by placing this bone-colored shadow all over my lid with a scone blending brush, just so that I set all the concealer that I just laid down as my primer. It helps for your shadows to go on more smoothly and help it to be more blended. Then I'm taking this light pinky shade and I'm going into my crease and placing that as my transition color. I'm using a Sonia Kashuk brush that you can find at Target. Next, I'm going to build up the crease with this dark green color. And I'm just going to place it in my crease with back and forth motions, really carving out my crease because I like a lot more depth in this look with a more smoky eye. And to buff out some of the harsh edges, I'm just going to take that scone blending brush and go back over it a little bit. I want to deepen up my crease even more here, so I'm going to take another Morphe small tapered brush and I'm just going to push this into my crease even more, building up so that I get it to the intensity that I want. Because this is a Maybelline palette, they're not as pigmented as some of the more higher end palettes, but if you do build it up and keep applying the color, you can get more color payoff that way. Now I'm going to take this really pretty pink metallic color, and I'm using a MAC 242, and I'm going to place this all over my lid. Next, I'm going to take this light pink shade and I'm going to use this as my brow bone highlight and place it all up under my brow, kind of cleaning up everything. Okay, so I went ahead and did my eyeliner off camera. I used NYX liquid liner in the shade Black, and then I lined my top and bottom waterline with L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner in the shade Brown. Then I'm going in with Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in the shade 128 and 112 and a Morphe M439 brush, and I'm just going to buff that all over. And then my concealer, I'm taking Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Medium, and I'm just going to highlight and conceal my under eyes with this. The beauty sponge that I'm using today is a beauty sponge by Eco Tools. I believe you can find it at Walmart. And this sponge is great because it has a flat side, which makes it easy for me to get under the eyes with this, and the round side is really good to buff in the skin. Then I'm going in with NYX Stay Matte Not Flat Matte Foundation Powder, and I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush and just set all of my foundation with this. Next, I'm going to warm up my face with Physicians Formula Bronze Booster in the shade Medium to Dark. And I'm just going to place this in my contour areas because I'm not going to contour today. I just want to give my skin some color. And for blush, I'm going to use Sonia Kashuk's blush in the shade 51 Flushed. You can find her stuff at Target. And I'm using Wet n Wild's mattifying powder in my T-zone with this big fluffy brush so that I stay pretty matte throughout my day. Next, so that my brows stay in place throughout the day, I'm going in with Rimmel Clear Brow Gel. For my glow, I'm going to take NYX Illuminator in the shade Ritualistic, and I'm going to place this with the fan brush all on the high points of my face. And I'm also going to take a small pencil brush and place this in the inner corner of my eye. I was really eager to try out this mascara. It's by L'Oreal. It's called the Voluminous Lash Paradise, and I really don't know how I feel about it yet. I haven't really been able to use just it without lashes, so I'll get back to you on that. But I'm going in with my favorite drugstore lashes of all time. These are Ardell Lash Wispies. And you can find these pretty much anywhere. They're super easy to wear, but long enough to give you some sort of lift and volume. And I use Duo Clear White Glue. Now I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line with that dark green from the Maybelline palette in a small Morphe tapered blending brush, and really smoke out my bottom lashes. And then I'm going to go in with Rimmel Lash Accelerator Mascara and coat my bottom lashes. I really love this mascara for my bottom lashes because the wand is small enough to really get my smaller lashes. And for my lips today, this duo is my favorite duo I think I've ever come up with. It's NYX Lip Pencil in the shade Brown. And then for my lipstick, I'm going to go in with Wet n Wild 902C. I think it's called Bare It All. And it's a very matte shade, but it's beautiful. I love it. And with this color, I love it. I kind of pat it with my fingers, and then I'll go back in with my pencil and line it again so that I get a pretty transition from the liner to the lipstick. And then I'm going to go over my lipstick for a gloss, and I'm using NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline. This color is so pretty by itself, and it's a really pretty topper also. And now I'm going to go over my lash band a little bit because it gets real crusty from the glue, and I'm using the Flower liquid liner in the shade Black, and I'm just going to run it over the lash band to make sure that all of that is blended and seamless and I don't get that separation look. Okay, and this completes the final look. I hope you guys really enjoyed my back to school makeup tutorial. If you did, please thumbs up and subscribe for more. And I hope you guys look glam to the nines on your first day back to school. Bye guys!